Hi guys, this is video 3 for today. This is the one I promised you about another movie I had seen, but I think I forgot, or I don't know, I'm starting to get tired, so but here it is. This movie is called Groom, and it was filmed in 2023. I don't know where exactly this time, but um the main characters are Kylie Bush and Stafford Perry. She is a woman who needs a groom because she told her dying grandmother that she's engaged so that she wouldn't ask the marriage question again. And so she had to rent a groom. Um, the thing is that, I was skeptical before I watched it because I was like, I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't even know you would want to do that. So I was just okay. And then I said, okay, I'll just see how the story is. And it, it's a good story. I mean, but, okay, so the guy, Rob, uh, has money, but she doesn't know it because he's an actor who plays different roles. And apparently, his family has money, and his dad wanted him to be in the business, but he wanted to make it on his own, and he didn't really want to do the family business. So he left, and about the time he left was as long as he's been doing this rented groom service or working for them. And so what happens is, they fall in love, obviously. It's only an hour and a half. But the thing I like about it the most is that it's believable because even when they're pulling a ruse, you can tell there's emotion behind it. And also, on a personal side note for me, they use someone who is in a wheelchair, and you can tell it's their own wheelchair and not a medical wheelchair. And that's huge for me because, like I've said in a couple other videos, over time, um, I was just amazed you could see people disabled on TV up until a couple of years ago. Now it's commonplace, but even when, say, I would look someone up and say they played a character who was disabled, and then I saw them in another movie and they were walking fine. So I'm like, okay, they were acting, they weren't really disabled. So then I kind of felt gypped, you know what I mean? But they've started using people with disabilities, and I enjoy it because it shows another part of human life, you know, that we're out there and we can have a full life despite having challenges. So I appreciate that. And then she has the best friend, and but they do fall in love, and he uses his mother's wedding ring, and then she just thinks it's a prom. So then the cutest scene is probably the last one, only because he says, well, what do I do with this? And she says, save it. You'll need it for a later scene. So it's kind of a joke, kind of a joke romantic. So it's a good movie. The main characters, like I said, I'll give all the actors' names. Kylie Bush, Stafford Perry, Sherry Dahl plays the grandmother, and then Libman. Daniel Libman plays his father, and then Chantel Han, HAN, plays her best friend. So there's all your actors. And like I said, they filmed it in 2023. So sometime this year. I would say probably earlier this year. But I don't really have a date for that, so I'm sorry. But yeah. So okay, bye everybody.